Leo, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for February 28 to March the 6th. There's so much guidance in this reading. You're not going to want to miss it. And there's a new beginning on the horizon with that Ace of Pentacles, but it's challenged because you're challenged to have faith in yourself right now. You're feeling really challenged to believe in yourself and your path ahead. Even though you weren't satisfied with this path, you're about to be set free from it, and a part of you sort of doesn't know what to do with that other than run. Okay, Leo, let's get started and see where you are along the Fool's journey this week. Where is Leo? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you embody this week, Leo? Have a look. Okay, we got the Hermit flipping and the World card. Let's take both. This is very fitting. So you are spending some time, it says here, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So you're undergoing some self-discovery here because I feel like you have just wrapped up a cycle. When I see the World card here, it says a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. This is beautiful, Leo. You are really reflecting on something, a journey, a timeline, an experience, a relationship. You're really reflecting on something to understand yourself more, to truly have some time to understand a spiritual teaching that will lead to self-discovery. This is all coming at the end of a chapter. Something that, we see the message on the card says a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So you're really moving towards self-discovery, enlightenment, and spiritual teachings this week. Wow. Beautiful to see the Hermit and the World card together for you to indicate to us where you're at this week. Okay, so let's jump into the tarot card reading. We're going to do a Celtic cross for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising to understand their journey a bit more. Okay, for Leo, what is going on in the present right now for Leo? Thank you. 2 cards. There's the Hermit again. Wow. You can't make this up. So that's really going on. And you're two minds. You're of two minds. There's opposing forces here. And the Hermit's in the challenged position. So you're having a difficult time between two forces right now. You're having a challenge to understand two polar ends of the same experience. There's like two perspectives here that have got you. Oops, did you see that? I hope that showed up on the camera. 8 of Pentacles. Let's take it. We'll put it right next to here. I feel like you're... As I was talking, I feel like there's two opposing forces here, and you're starting to feel defeated. Oh, and the Tower on the bottom of the deck. Okay, there's a lot going on for you this week, Leo. You're closing out chapters. You're really understanding yourself in a new way this week, but it's challenging you. It's challenging you. There's opposing forces. You're feeling like no matter how much work you do towards something, you're not getting any closer to understanding it, or to, I almost feel like saying to understand yourself, no matter how much. But the thing is, are you putting in the reflection, or are you just putting in effort? I almost feel like seeing that 8 and the Hermit here, that makes me feel like you're putting in a lot of effort towards something, but it's not helping you understand it any better. And seeing the Tower on the bottom of the deck makes me feel like this really is a week of enlightenment, self-discovery, and you're moving towards a sort of a big moment of understanding yourself this week. Let's see, what are the obstacles? What's challenging Leo in this time? Oh, that's too many cards, but let's have a look at them, because wow, there's the Tower again. That there's so many obstacles. Let's have a look at this. We've got the Tower. So part of the obstacle is understanding and accepting the truth that sometimes things are shifting and they have to change because they're no longer authentic, or there's an illusion, or something isn't in alignment, it doesn't serve you. There's truth here being revealed to you that's causing a challenge. There's also the moon energy here causing a challenge. So there's a lot beneath the surface that you don't understand, or you can't see, or it hasn't revealed all the way yet, right? Like it feels like there's a lot going on beneath the surface. There's a lot of emotion to this situation. There's a lot of sort of feelings around this. Like you can't really see what's going on because it hasn't actually materialized yet. But man, can you feel it? It feels like there's an undertow here. Something really, and seeing that Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this is very unseen energy that's moving you sort of in an opposing manner, where you're actually finding that instead of spending time reflecting on this, you're actually trying to spend time to escape this. You don't like how this feels. This feels like uncomfortable, and there's nothing in the physical world to show you what's going on yet. This is all emotion, intuitive feelings about something shifting, something big shifting. And then seeing the Seven of Pentacles, you're trying to decide how to invest yourself and where to put in all of this effort, because you're putting in a lot of effort, but it's almost like it's not having the impact that you thought it would, the effort you're putting in. When I see that Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles is like, you don't know where to invest yourself just yet. Your emotions and your confidence are low. Your emotional situation is low. So you're not feeling very optimistic, and you're also not feeling very confident. And all of this is creating an obstacle for you right now as you are closing out something massive. I feel like it's a big, big transformation that's here. There's the Magician on the bottom of the deck in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you don't feel like you can have an impact on this. This feels like Leo was saying, this is happening to me. And then as I'm shuffling, I see what's high on your mind right now is perhaps a union, perhaps something that is over in terms of a union, something that feels challenged, but it feels like it's at the end of a cycle. I feel like a lot of this is focused around your emotional fulfillment in a relationship, maybe not being there. You're not feeling emotionally fulfilled in a relationship. You know it needs to transition, but you're not sure how to get it there. You keep putting in all of this effort and it's not helping. And you've got this like uncomfortable energy that's kind of pulling your emotional state down and then causing a low confidence. And you're really on, I think, like the path of self-enlightenment here. This feels like a dark night of the soul. This feels like a time of collapsing timelines and things shifting. Leo, let's see what's driving this for Leo right now. What's driving this? Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's a mental conflict. You're having a conflict internally about all of the stuff going on outwardly and not knowing what to do about it. You're really feeling challenged because it's like the things that you would normally do, your efforts, your skills, your abilities, your sort of go-tos aren't working. They're not working anymore, and you sort of feel at a loss for where to invest yourself now. And I can't help but think that this has implications to a relationship, maybe a relationship coming to a close, because we do see the World card here. I do feel like you are wrapping things up. You are being guided towards joy, contentment, and gratitude. To make that your focus and to see this as an opportunity for self-discovery and spiritual teaching and self-enlightenment. I really feel that for you here, Leo. Let's see, what is the past influences on this situation? Past influences on this situation are indeed past influences. We see the Six of Cups with the High Priestess both in reverse. This tells me that this is a situation that intuitively you knew, even at the beginning when it started. I can't help but feel like this is about a relationship that you always knew it wasn't going to lead to a lot of fulfillment for you. And it started in the past. So this is a long-standing relationship that intuitively, maybe you didn't listen to your intuition and you got involved in this situation anyway, but you knew it. You knew deep down this wasn't going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. Maybe you went along with it anyway for some reason. It'll be different. This is general reading, so take it as it resonates in your situation. But it feels like Leo got involved in something in the past that even in the past they knew it wouldn't be exactly what they wanted. And it's true. You know, you've got the 6 of Cups here, you've got the 10 of Cups on your mind in reverse, and the 4 of Cups as an obstacle. So yeah, you're feeling like I was right. I knew this wasn't going to be something that would be emotionally fulfilling. And it almost feels like that's your focus, when really this whole experience, I think, is trying to teach you something greater than just, you know, I didn't listen to my instincts. I ignored my intuition in the past. But this situation may have been fated to get you here so that you could learn this lesson and move on. You know, that's the thing, right? Is that you can move on from this. It feels like it's over. Let's see, what are the future influences? The future influences are the 7 of Swords, which is a time where you may be feeling like you just want to sort of cut and run. You know, you just want to cut and run. You kind of want to take the knowledge you gained from this experience and just get out of here. And it may be even an inauthentic way of sort of like leaving before anyone notices, or not really communicating your full truth before you're out of here. You know, it almost feels like you're trying to rush this along in the future to just sort of say, yeah, it's over, let's move on. And it's kind of like, well, wait a minute, what did we gain from this? What did we learn from this? What did this experience teach us about ourselves and about our experience? What did we learn from this? What have we taken from this? And it almost feels like your answer to me would be like, it doesn't matter, I'm just glad it's over and I'm out of here. Interesting, right, Leo? So whatever's going on here, I feel like the guidance from this reading is to have a look at it, is to sit in it. Don't try and just run away from it, you know, and quickly sort of say, well, it doesn't matter, it's just over. I always knew it wasn't going to be fulfilling. It hasn't been fulfilling. And then, you know, that Ace of Swords in reverse, it just makes me feel like you're resisting the idea of looking at this deeper, having another look at it. Or maybe you're resisting communicating your truth. Maybe you don't want to talk about how you really feel about this. You'd rather just take off or get out of it somehow. Do you know what I mean? It's interesting. Let's see. What is the inner dialogue here for Leo? Inner dialogue for Leo is that you want out. Yeah, you're looking for freedom here. You feel like you're at the end of this and you're just pooped. You're exhausted. You want to set yourself free from anything that has sort of been feeling like it's been trapping you. And I can't help but think that you're just about there, right? 9 of Wands, the Hermit is number 9. You're just about there. But it's like you're so close to this being over that you're even having a hard time envisioning what it's almost like the gates open and you can go, but you're like, I'm just going to get out of here as quickly as possible. But I almost feel like there's some wisdom here that you'd be leaving behind if you don't have a look at what this all meant. What did this all mean, right? It's interesting. What is the outward expression? Your outward expression is, look at this. Your outward expression is another ace. You got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a new beginning coming from an ending, but you don't have the confidence in yourself to see it as a new beginning. There is a new beginning here, and it's coming from something coming to a close, something that you identified yourself with. I think it's this relationship that started in the past. It's coming to a close, and there's a new beginning on the horizon with that Ace of Pentacles, but it's challenged because you're challenged to have faith in yourself right now. You're feeling really challenged to believe in yourself and your path ahead. Even though you weren't satisfied with this path, you're about to be set free from it, and a part of you sort of doesn't know what to do with that other than run. I feel like there's a part of you that just wants, you just want it to go away. You don't, yeah. I'm getting anxious reading this reading. It's like, you know, when a chapter closes and it's one that didn't really feel fulfilling, but now that it's gone, it's sort of like, now that it's finished, now that it's wrapped up, you're not sure. You got a 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. You don't know. You're going to be faced with some choices here. You're going to have to make some decisions and some choices about your path, about which way to go next. And I feel like by not spending the time in this Hermit card, by not spending the time reflecting on your past experiences, you're going to be sort of at a loss for where to go next and what to invest yourself in now that this is no longer a priority. I think this took up a lot of space in your life, Leo. There's a situation here that took up a lot of space in your life that feels like it's coming to a close. And although part of you might feel like that's a good thing, because it wasn't really emotionally fulfilling, the other part of you is like, well, what am I supposed to do now? And I don't feel confident that I can go on on my own and be my own captain. You know, you've got new beginnings here though, Leo. Let's see, what are the hopes and fears for Leo? Hopes and fears is emotional loss. Accepting emotional loss. Yeah, the emotional pain of this separation is the thing that you want. You want to be separated from this, but at the same time, it scares you. It scares you. It scares you because this has been a big part of your life. This feels like a marriage. So if that resonates for you, this feels like a marriage. And it feels like it's a strong emotional connection that Leo was involved in, and there's a new beginning on the horizon. And seeing that moon card at the very beginning, that tells me that you're already sensing that this is going to come to a close, and you're already panicking about what you're going to do in the future. But it wasn't emotionally fulfilling. It's coming to a close. You've got the World card here. You've got the Tower card. What's the final outcome here for Leo? Building again and the Two of Cups. Oh boy, that's beautiful. So you're building a new foundation, one that will be in alignment, one that has the chance of being emotionally fulfilling. Two of Cups, even though those 2 cups are in reverse, I can't help but think for you, Leo, that seeing that as your final outcome is that you are building something that you will create. And we see the Magician in reverse on the bottom of the deck, which says to me that even though you don't have faith in yourself right now, you do have the capacity to rebuild and perhaps even form a new connection in the future with that Two of Cups. But you have to believe that. It's not enough for me to tell you that. You're going to have to believe that at some point. You're going to have to believe in yourself again at some point here, Leo. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to share this video, especially if it's resonated for you and you'd like to see more. Thank you all again so much. Looking forward to seeing you for another reading and sending you so much love and light.